Whether you're the lone wolf type depends on your personality. It's not everyone's cup of tea, especially if you're the life of the party type. Going solo might not be your vibe. For those outgoing people, being alone can be a bit off because they get their mojo from hanging out with others. But no matter who you are, there comes a time when you need some alone time to figure out what makes you tick. Chatting with others while you're on this self-discovery trip can throw you off track. We've got 7 tips to help you on this path of getting to know yourself better. 1. Transformation from social to solitary. Going from a social butterfly to calling yourself a lone wolf is a real thing. At first, you're all about social scenes and hanging out. But then things change. You start wanting to be on your own, seeking independence and discovering who you are. Being a lone wolf feels like breaking free from what people expect of you and doing your own thing. Not gonna lie though, this path isn't for everyone. What feels like freedom to some might feel kinda lonely to others. But hey, if you're not going all out on the lone wolf vibe, spending time alone can still be a cool way to figure out what makes you tick. It's finding that spot between connecting with others and having some solo time for real self-discovery. 2. Romanticization of solitude. Thinking about being on your own can seem pretty amazing, as we said, like having the ultimate freedom and doing your own thing without all the rules society puts on us. It's like sailing in a wide open sea where you get to decide where to go. The good part is that it feels like you're in control of your world, making your own choices. Again, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Sometimes we might get so caught up in this idea that being completely free and doing our own thing is the best, that we forget we also need people around us. It's like being alone has its perks, but we shouldn't ignore the fact that we're wired to connect with others, and that's important too. It's finding the right balance between doing our own thing and enjoying the company of friends and family. 3. Challenges and realities of solitude. Chilling by yourself has its perks. It's a vibe of peace, a canvas for thoughts to paint, and creativity to bloom. However, let's keep it real. Being solo isn't always the picture-perfect dream. Sure, taking a time out from the chaos is fantastic, but there's a flip side. It can get a tad lonely. Going your way is great, but it's like being your coach without a team to back you up. While solo time lets your mind wander freely, an overdose of it might stir up a craving for some good old human connections. It's a mixture of ups and downs, moments of tranquility mixed with the challenges that tag along when you're playing life solo. It's like having a crazy night in, it's awesome, but now and then you can't help but crave the buzz of a lively party. Balancing the calm with the challenges is the key to winning the solo adventure. 4. Revisiting the concept of lone wolf. Now, being a lone wolf sure has its perks. No drama, just doing your own thing. For introverted people, it can even be a bit like a healing balm. It's all about independence and finding your unique path, and that's pretty awesome. However, there's another side to it. The peace of being a lone wolf can sometimes turn into a lonely vibe, and you might start missing the energy of being in a group. When life throws curveballs, having no crew around for backup can be a real downer. Exploring the lone wolf concept is like looking at both sides of the coin. The freedom to be yourself and the warmth that comes with being part of a crew. It's finding the right place between solo adventures and the comfort of having a pack around. Hey lovely people, are you good at balancing your solo adventures? Stick around to the end of the video as we share more valuable balancing points. 5. Human interaction and its complexities. Imagine it this way. There are times when you're just like, I need a break from all the human hustle, just me and my thoughts, you know? It's finding the exit from the maze of social stuff, a time out to hit the pause button. But then, switch gears and think about your favorite song that you can't help but dance to. That rhythm is like a human connection, adding this awesome beat to your life. It's similar to wanting to kick back on a quiet beach and escape the city noise, but then realizing you kinda miss the city streets. Life's this mixtape of wanting those chill solo moments and at the same time craving the social interaction that brings the party vibes. It's like finding the right balance between enjoying the serene calm and diving back into the lively rhythm of human connections. Your unique dance in the grand concert of life. 6. Reevaluation of solitude and social resignation. Going into why we dig solitude is like peeling back the layers of a cozy mystery. Being solo has its perks, like finding that perfect playlist that vibes with your mood. There's the peace, the freedom to march to your own rhythm, and the space to figure stuff out. But it's a bit like walking a tightrope. Too much solo time can be like having too many sweets. It might taste great at first, but too much messes with your vibe. It's like savoring a quiet morning coffee, but realizing you missed the hum of friends around. Reevaluating solitude is about finding that spot, enjoying the solo jam without getting too lost in the quiet, and remembering that a dash of social spice adds flavor to the mix. Once again, it's about balance. You want to have fun on both sides without getting stuck in one place for too long. 7. Temporary nature of true lone wolves and reconnection. Being a lone wolf is like going on an adventure alone in the wild. Wolves sometimes leave their group to explore or find a friend, sort of like how people might take a trip alone to think about things. It's something like taking a break during a super busy party. You step away to relax and feel the music before going back. Wolves go back to their group, and people might too, but with some good stories from their alone time. It's a bit like taking a break in a game and making a plan before going back to play. So, whether you're a lone wolf in nature or your path, it's about having some time alone, then coming back to hang out with others. Alright, imagine your life as your own Netflix series, filled with surprises, self-discovery, and those moments that keep you on the edge of your seat. Doing your own thing is going on a treasure hunt within your own story, finding all the awesome parts of who you are. Think of it like making your playlist, where you get to pick the tunes, but sometimes you miss jamming out with your buddies. So here's the deal. Enjoy the solo moments, but toss in some group episodes too. It's about finding that perfect snack while watching your favorite shows. Try mixing things up, set some challenges for yourself, and keep the storyline interesting with a combo of solo adventures and hangouts. Your life, your show. Make it one you can't stop watching. Hey people, are you satisfied with our content? Your feedback is important, so don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments below.